Jenny was a tech-savvy girl who loved to surf the net and explore new things. She was always curious and adventurous, always looking for a challenge. She had heard of a website called the Dark Web, where people could access all kinds of illegal and disturbing content. She had always wanted to see what it was like, but she never had the courage or the means to do so. One night, she was bored and restless. She decided to try something new and exciting. She downloaded a software called Tor, which allowed her to browse the web anonymously and access hidden sites. She typed in a random address and clicked enter. She was greeted by a black screen with a red text that said, "A welcome to the dark web. Enter at your own risk." She felt a thrill of fear and curiosity. She scrolled down and saw a list of links with titles like a hitman for hire, a human trafficking a snuff films and a red room site. She clicked on one of them, hoping to see something shocking and horrifying. She was disappointed when she saw a message that said, "Access denied. You need a special invitation to enter this site." She tried another link and another and another, but they all gave her the same message. She felt frustrated and annoyed. She wondered how she could get an invitation to these sites. She searched online and found a forum where people discussed the dark web. She registered and posted a message asking for help. She wrote, "Hi, I'm new here. I want to see some of the hidden sites on the dark web. Can anyone send me an invitation or a password? Thanks." She waited for a reply, but no one answered. She refreshed the page several times, but still nothing. She was about to give up when she saw a notification. She had received a private message from a user named DarkLord666. She opened it and read, "Hello, Jenny. I see you're interested in the dark web. I can help you. I have access to many of the hidden sites. I can send you an invitation, but you have to do something for me first. You have to prove yourself worthy. You have to pass a test." Jenny felt a surge of excitement and curiosity. She replied, DarkLord666. Thank you for your message. I'm very interested in the dark web. What kind of test do you have for me? What do I have to do? She waited for a response. After a few minutes, she received another message. It said, "The test is simple. You have to go for a night drive. You have to drive to a specific location that I will give you. You have to follow my instructions exactly. You have to record everything with your phone and send me the video. If you do everything correctly, I will send you an invitation to the dark web. If you fail, you will regret it. Do you accept the challenge?" Jenny felt a mix of fear and curiosity. She wondered what kind of location DarkLord666 had in mind. She wondered what he wanted her to do there. She wondered what would happen if she failed. She hesitated for a moment, but then she decided to accept the challenge. She replied, "Yes, I accept the challenge. I'm ready for the night drive. Where do I have to go?" She received another message. It said, "Good. I like your spirit. Here are the coordinates of the location. You have to drive there within an hour. You have to take the shortest route possible. You have to avoid any traffic or police. You have to drive fast and recklessly. You have to record everything with your phone and send me the video. Do you understand?" Jenny looked at the coordinates. They pointed to a remote and isolated area far away from the city. She felt a pang of anxiety, but she ignored it. She replied, "Yes, I understand. I'm on my way." She grabbed her phone, her keys, and her jacket. She ran to her car and started the engine. She typed in the coordinates on her GPS and followed the directions. She turned on the camera on her phone and placed it on the dashboard. She pressed record and said, DarkLord666. This is Jenny. I'm doing the night drive challenge. I'm driving to the location you gave me. I hope you're watching this. I hope you're impressed. I hope you'll send me the invitation to the dark web. Here I go." She stepped on the gas and drove away. She sped through the streets, ignoring the traffic lights and signs. She swerved and honked, dodging the other cars and pedestrians. She felt a rush of adrenaline and excitement. She smiled and said, "This is fun. This is thrilling. This is what I wanted. This is the night drive challenge." She drove for about half an hour until she reached the outskirts of the city. She saw fewer and fewer cars and buildings. She saw more and more trees and fields. She felt a bit uneasy, but she kept driving. She said, "I'm almost there. I'm almost at the location. I wonder what's waiting for me there. I wonder what Dark Lord 666 has planned for me. I wonder what the test is. I wonder what the hidden sites are. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to enter the dark web." She drove for another 15 minutes until she reached the coordinates. She saw a dirt road leading to a dark forest. She turned off the main road and followed the dirt road. She said, "I'm here. I'm at the location. This is it. This is the night drive challenge." She drove into the forest, following the narrow and bumpy path. She saw no signs of life, only trees and shadows. She felt a chill in the air, but she ignored it. She said, "This is creepy. This is scary. This is perfect. This is the night drive challenge." She drove deeper and deeper into the forest until she reached a dead end. She saw a large metal gate blocking the way. She saw a sign on the gate that said, "And no trespassing. Private property. Danger." She saw a camera on the gate that was pointing at her. She said, "I'm here. I'm at the end of the road. I'm at the gate. I see the camera. I see you, Dark Lord 666. I see you watching me. I see you smiling. I see you waiting. I'm ready for the test. I'm ready for the challenge. I'm ready for the dark web." She got out of the car and walked towards the gate. She reached for the handle, but before she could touch it, she heard a loud click. She looked down and saw a red light on the ground. She realized she had stepped on a pressure plate. She realized it was a trap. She realized it was too late. She heard a loud explosion. She felt a blast of heat and pain. She saw a flash of fire and smoke. She screamed as she was blown to pieces. The camera recorded everything. The video was sent to Dark Lord 666. He watched it with a twisted smile. He typed a message and sent it to Ria's phone. It said, "Congratulations, Jenny. You have passed the test. You have proven yourself worthy. You have earned your invitation to the dark web. Welcome to hell." In the world of swipes and digital connections, I matched with a profile that seemed too enchanting to resist. Their profile picture displayed a captivating smile, drawing me into a web of intrigue. We decided to meet at a quaint, isolated cabin nestled deep in the woods for our first date, thinking it would be a romantic escape. As I arrived, the air grew thick with an unnatural stillness. The cabin, surrounded by ancient trees, exuded an eerie energy. My date wasn't there, but a message on Tinder read, "Follow the trail." Intrigued and anxious, I ventured into the woods, guided by a dimly lit path that seemed to materialize before me. The trail led to an abandoned graveyard, where weathered tombstones stood as silent witnesses to forgotten tales. Another message appeared on my phone, "Meet me at the heart of the cemetery." I hesitated, but an unseen force urged me forward. As I reached the center, a spectral figure emerged, an ethereal version of my date, with hollow eyes reflecting a haunting history. They spoke of a tragic love story, unraveling a tale of heartbreak and betrayal that echoed through the ages. The atmosphere thickened with sorrow as the ghostly narrative unfolded. Suddenly, the wind carried whispers of long-lost lovers, and the gravestones began to glow with an otherworldly light. The spirits sought closure, and my presence had unwittingly become entwined in their spectral quest. As I tried to retreat, an invisible force held me captive, compelling me to delve deeper into the ghostly narrative. Tinder messages revealed the stories of those who had met a similar fate, trapped in a cycle of phantom dates and restless spirits seeking release. In a desperate attempt to break free, I swiped frantically, hoping to sever the connection to the haunted tales. The air crackled with energy as the spirits wailed in agony. Suddenly, the apparitions faded, and the graveyard returned to a still silence. Terrified and shaken, I stumbled back to the cabin, only to find my date waiting, the living version, unaware of the spectral encounter. I deleted Tinder, vowing never to forget the night I unwittingly entered a realm where the boundaries between the living and the supernatural blurred. As I shared my chilling experience on my YouTube channel, I couldn't shake the feeling that the ghostly tales still lingered, a cautionary reminder that some connections, once made in the digital realm, could transcend the boundaries of the living and the dead. Days turned into haunted nights, and despite my attempt to move on, the memories of that eerie encounter lingered. The chilling stories echoed in my dreams, urging me to delve deeper into the paranormal mysteries surrounding online connections. Curiosity got the better of me, and against my better judgment, I reinstalled Tinder in search of answers. However, the app seemed different, as if tainted by the supernatural encounter. Profiles now displayed shadowy figures, and bios whispered of unfulfilled desires and unresolved pain. I matched with a profile that seemed familiar, a ghostly echo of the phantom date in the woods. Messages appeared on my screen, cryptic and unsettling. "You cannot escape the connection," they read. The spectral force had returned, drawing me back into the digital labyrinth. This time, the haunted stories unfolded not in a physical location, but within the app itself. Each swipe conjured a ghostly presence, sharing tales of lost love, betrayal, and unfulfilled destinies. The line between the real and the supernatural blurred as the app transformed into a portal to a spectral realm. In a desperate attempt to sever the unearthly ties, I navigated through the haunted profiles, swiping left with a sense of urgency. The app responded with glitched visuals and distorted sounds, as if resisting the release of the tormented spirits. As the final ghostly tale played out, a surge of energy coursed through the app. The ghostly figures vanished, leaving behind a digital silence. But the twist unfolded when I realized the haunted connections weren't confined to Tinder. They had permeated other dating apps, creating a spectral network that transcended platforms. Haunted by the digital phantoms, I deleted every dating app from my phone, vowing to leave the online realm behind. Yet, as I shared my harrowing experience on my YouTube channel, a shiver ran down my spine. The line between the real and the supernatural remained blurred, a chilling reminder that the digital world harbors secrets that can transcend the boundaries of our understanding. The ghostly tales of phantom dates had become a cautionary saga, a digital folklore warning others of the spectral connections that could lurk behind the swipe of a dating app. As I closed the chapter on this haunting episode, I couldn't help but wonder if the online realm would forever be a gateway to the unknown, a place where the living and the ghostly coexist in a mysterious dance of fate.